Hello, if you're watching this on the YouTube, hello and welcome to the podcast. This is just the podcast. If you want to listen to it on the move, just go over to the Spotify app, or you can go to iTunes, give a 5-star review if you would, please. It helps the podcast grow, and you can catch me every week until I go back to work. So, without further ado, here's the podcast. Hello and welcome to the One Chef, One Pandemic. I'm your host, Warren Johnson. And today, it has been announced that we're all going back to work on the 1st of August. And we have found another £3 billion for the NHS. Oh yes, a lot's been happening since I've woken up. So let's just get straight into it, shall we? Hello, I'm Warren. I'm still in Manchester. I'm still unemployed. You're welcome. I'm your host, Warren Johnson, for the podcast, and yes, let's just get straight in, shall we? The Prime Minister has announced, I woke up quite late today, I'll be honest with you, around about 20 past 11. I didn't really expect the announcement at all, because normally we do a Prime Minister's question time about the coronavirus around about 5:30. I thought it'd stopped all that, but they are still doing it. But about the Prime Minister, they have I don't know, people from the NHS, chiefs of the NHS, should I say, or somebody from the NHS. But today I woke up and he was there doing a live question and answer thing. So he was just there, and he announced a £3 billion pound for the NHS for a possible second wave, which is kind of not really a surprise, really. I've been reading my my book, The Pale Rider, about the Spanish flu, and there was a second wave of that. The second wave more deadlier, and they are estimating. Currently there is about 54,000 deaths so far linked to COVID-19. But according to experts, there could be a possible 120,000 more deaths COVID-19 in hospitals. Under some new plans, we could find an increased 500,000 tests a day by the end of October, confirming the extra £3 billion funding for the NHS in England. Mr. Johnson said COVID-19 could become the most viral in wintertime. And he also mentioned returning to work. Now, we all thought that we'd be going back to work, I think, maybe at the end of August. Because basically that's when the furlough pay ends for me and for the rest of my mates. So, or maybe mid-August, but it said the 1st of August apparently. But I work in the kitchen, and I also work in a theatre place as well. I'm pretty lucky to have a job, I'll be honest with you. Most places are now kind of fallen into a lot of debt. There was a bit of bad news yesterday. So I was around Manchester yesterday. I only had 3 drinks. Oh man, but they were powerful. But it was very busy, which was great. Everybody was enjoying themselves. But then there was some shocking news about Manchester's music places, kind of famous. If you've not been to Manchester, they are the place where people go. Big name bands as well. The places like the Deaf and Dumb Institute and Gorilla. Both massive places. I mean, I personally, I've gone to the Deaf and Dumb, not Deaf, Deaf Institute, many times to see acts. But yeah, it is, it is closed. They had like people like the 1975, to the Florence, to the Machine, Florence and the Machines, should I say, to Kylie Minogue. Now this place, both of these places are, I think they're actually owned by the same company. They also own Albert Slosh in Manchester. Again, that's another big place, which I go to. Great nice little place. They have like, you can go upstairs, you see like massive musical people, bands, should I say, musical people. I can't be that drunk, surely. But yeah, it's closed its doors. I mean, all places are going to be closing soon. We don't know. It's pretty bad. I mean, like a friend of mine's girlfriend who works in a museum in Manchester, saying she could possibly be out of a job. I mean, as a chef, I mean, I am fully qualified, so hopefully I'll probably get a job. If I lose my job, hopefully, well, not hopefully, sorry, hopefully I'll get another job. I was yesterday trying to find grants for radio stuff as well yesterday, for podcasting. So I was trying to look for grants for that, like I don't know, £50,000 for grant money. Yesterday, yeah, I had a really good time yesterday as well. I went round town, had some coffees, cappuccinos and stuff like that. I went to one place, and it's all getting back to normal when the homeless people start to come into. I think I was in a like a venue, and I was just typing away, just getting some ideas and stuff, and all of a sudden this guy just shouted, "I want me crack!" I was like, "What the heck is going on here?" I look up, and this person's just banging on the toilet door, obviously wanting his drugs. So I was like, "Yeah, back to normal. Thank you very much." I had a lovely donut as well. I'll probably mention about that, I think, on the Saturday show. So if you want any more of this, please go and visit me at my... Go and download it on Spotify. I'll be doing that. I'll probably be doing this... Oh, sorry, yeah. If you're listening to our podcast, I'm trying it on YouTube at the moment. So, yeah. Kind of cross-trending it, should I say. Trying to get more people to listen and maybe watch. If you're watching, hello. If you're listening, hello. So yeah, I was there. I had a lovely donut as well. Oh man, it was classic. It was like a turmeric flavoured donut, and he had I think he had jam in it or custard in it. Lovely, excellent little thing. And so I went there to get some ideas. Maybe hopefully get a grant. Who knows? Hopefully might do. But yeah, I was there. But if it all goes belly up for me, hopefully I'll get a grant for something for podcasting. Let's hope so. So I only had 3 pints. And I was came back about 9 o'clock. I watched what did I watch? The Avengers. I watched the first Avengers. Again, I've not seen that in, I don't know, 5 years or something like that. Yeah, the last time I saw it was about 5 years ago, and I completely forgot about everything in it. Again, all these old movies that I'm watching, I completely forgot. I might today watch. I might finally get to watch the Black Hole from Disney. I've been meaning to do that. I've been meaning to watch the Black Hole from Disney for ages. It's one of my favourite films, but I've not actually watched it. I also got to watch Ghostbusters. I downloaded that. The other day. Completely forgot to keep forgetting to actually do all this. I mean, the thing is, I've been watching. What is it called now? Get Shorty from Sky Atlantic. Watched that. Came through that. Then what else is there? There is I forgot what it's called now. City of Angels, the Penny Dreadful ones. That's like an 8-parter, so I'm caning through that as well. But yeah, let's get back onto conversation. I completely went off on a tangent then. But yeah, that's the Manchester Deaf Institute are both closed. I mean, hopefully they'll get jobs back, and say they own quite a lot of. I'll be honest, they own quite a lot. They own quite a lot of places. Do they come in? Like most places in Manchester, it's probably owned by just like one person. I'll be honest with you. So they'll get jobs. They'll get jobs. But yeah, as soon as we get open, we'll be all right. But yeah, the government has now kind of like maybe what's it called, a roadmap into the maybe the third phase of us opening up, I guess. Yeah, so like I do a bit of a news summary. I completely forgot about that. I do a news summary. Boris Johnson announced next step for easing lockdown in England from the 1st of August. Employees give more discretion over officers working and indoor performance allowed to resume, which is great. So I mean, I work in a theatre, so indoor performance would be great. They were doing. Apparently, they were doing a lot of outdoor performance. There was like a cinema and even a theatre company was doing outdoor performance, but they had to cancel it due to coronavirus. I've not seen any open air cinemas yet. I know that the cinemas in Manchester aren't open yet. I was trying the Everyman Theatre. They've opened up, but not in Manchester. Odeon's not opened up. None of these places have. Yeah. MPs say local authorities will get more powers to bring in lockdowns in their areas to contain future outbreaks. Again, I mean, I can't even imagine if Manchester goes down into lockdown. Oh, yeah, into lockdown. So yeah. Yeah, so if Manchester does go into lockdown, where's the help going to come in? Like it's great giving the NHS £3 billion. At the end of the day, what's going to happen if Manchester's locked down? I mean, like Leicester's been locked down and they haven't been given any money. So it's all about the moolah, if you know what I mean. Elsewhere, there have been 1 million confirmed cases in India and 2 million in Brazil. That's COVID-19, not deaths, just COVID-19. The total in both countries have doubled in less than a month. In the US, the daily total of new cases hits another record, with infection rising in Japan now recording more daily cases in Italy. Wow. So yeah, it is looking like the second wave is about to hit. Maybe, I think, in September. I think, in October, we could be seeing a second wave. So whether or not the money tree will be still there by October, we don't know. It's going to be interesting. Globally, there have been 13.8 million cases since the outbreak began, with an estimated nearly just over half a million deaths. Yeah, it's pretty bad. And now, what is going on? What are you going to do in the summertime? Eh? Well, here's the top 10 things you can do in the summer. Again, I've been trying to get down to Newquay for the past, I don't know, a couple of weeks. Not a chance. You can take a cabin break in a remote cabin. I'd like to do that. It costs a lot of money though. I've checked. Don't worry about that. See a film at an open air cinema. Yeah, I've said about that, but again, I think they might have cancelled off it because of the COVID-19. Yeah, it'd be quite nice. I've not been to an open air cinema, actually. That'd be quite cool. Go to a drive-in rave, gig or performance. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Pick up a bargain at a car boot sale. Yeah. Go kayaking. Kayaking? Yeah, I'm in Manchester. Find a wildish spot to camp off grid. Yeah, I've been trying to get down to Tanuki for the past 3.5 months. I mean, I would love to get down there and be in a tent for about 2 weeks, but it's just too expensive. It's like cost me about £1,000 to get down there. I don't know. Hold a virtual festival at home. Yeah, we've still got Glastonbury on the iPlayer. I can still do that. Might do that. Attend or hold a small wedding. I guess so. If you know anybody's getting married. Take up bowls or golf. I was offered to actually play golf the other day with my mates. I think I might do it next week. Oh, we've got lunch actually next week. Yeah, we're going by 6 by Nico. It should be fun. That's another £70 gone. Thank you very much. Bowls. I mean golf. I guess so. I mean my dad likes golf. My mum and dad have gone up to the caravan into Wales as well. They're open now. Shop in a pop-up market. Yeah, the pop-up markets are coming back up. So that'd be nice. But yeah, that's the top 10 things you can do. Now the bad thing is about all this, animals are now being targeted for culling. Yes, in Spain, orders are to cull almost 100,000 mink. Yeah, almost 100,000 mink in a farm in northeast Spain are to be culled after many of them tested positive for COVID-19, health authorities say. The outbreak in the Aragon province was discovered after farm employee's wife contracted the virus in May. Her husband and 6 other farm workers had since tested positive for the disease. Yes, that's 100,000 mink are now being destroyed. Now, could this now cross over to other domestic animals like cats and dogs? And I mean, people early on in the pandemic were quite scared of it. I mean, going from cats to humans and dogs to humans. So yeah, we could see a spike in that, I guess. But yeah, poor little minks. Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of it today. I'll be honest with you, bit shorter than usual. So like yesterday, I just had a day off, and it's the Saturday show tomorrow, where I'll be making an announcement about the podcast. So please join me then, and take care of yourself. Okay, bye now. Bye. So there was the podcast. Thank you very much if you've watched it all the way through. This is just a little extra for you. I shall be back maybe tomorrow. I might upload it, I don't know, to YouTube again. But anyway, thanks for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.